Hey everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2023, and this is FlossTube number 100. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, this is a channel mostly about cross stitch. Every now and then I might do something that has to do with quilting or sewing or crochet or something else, but for the most part it is cross stitch. And this video is all cross stitch with a little bit of personal life thrown in at the end. If you're a returner, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, everyone who comes back. So anyway, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, but you are a continuing watcher, repeat watcher, think about subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow and it helps our hobby get the influence that it needs. I hate using that word influence, but you know, this is a great hobby. It's very relaxing. I know slow stitching has picked up pace over the past couple of years, and I just love talking about it, and I love helping people realize that it is a great hobby. It really is. It's not for old ladies, although to some I'm an old lady. Anyway. Anyhow, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Like I said, this is a channel mostly about cross stitch, which I did not do a lot of this past week. We had a very social week this week. I am not much of a social person. I'm very much an introvert, although I love social activities. I do tend to stress about them a little bit, and I will talk about that at the end. So anyway, so let's get into my cross stitch. So the first thing that I did is my 25/7 piece. That is a piece that I try to work on 25 minutes a day, every day. If I miss days or I don't get in a full 25 minutes, I will try to pick it up, make up for it later on in the week. And I did that. Yesterday I sat down with Laura with Stitching by the Shore. She had a good hour and 20-ish minute video from Friday. If you've not seen it, go watch it. She has lovely projects, and I love that she stitches just on Ada. But anyway, she does lovely projects with DMC and Ada, and I just love watching her. But anyway, so I sat down for an hour and 20 minutes and I stitched on my 25/7 piece, which is a mid-Amish life. Now, this is it right here in 3 parts. This is originally from the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine from 1986. It was published in 3 parts. Many people have stitched it in 1 piece, which is what I am doing. Now, I want y'all to take, I'm working on panel number 1. I want y'all to take a look. If y'all can see those clouds. See how these little wisps are white? They're not charted in white. They're charted in dark gray. See them? They're white. I originally stitched 1 row in white, and then I realized that I did the wrong color, so I ripped it out and I stitched them all in dark gray. And then as I was watching Laura, I proceeded to backstitch everything that needed to be back. So I didn't do any X's this whole time. I just backstitched. So this is what I've done. Now you see my cloud wisps? They're gray because that's what the chart says to use. So I am not sure what I'm supposed to do. Now I am looking at this part this piece that I've shown y'all before, right here. And if you will see, this person did theirs in the dark gray. The rest are in white, but those are in dark gray. So I'm not sure if it's a chart error. I don't know. I checked the magazine chart and the book chart. So this is the book. I forgot to tell y'all. 101 Best Loved Designs from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. I love this book. It has this, it has Gathering Honey, it has the Rose Garden. It's got a lot of lovely, lovely designs. One day I need to sit down and do a flip through with you guys. I need to figure out how to do an overhead first. But anyway, in this book and in the magazine, it's charted for a dark gray. So that's what I did. Like I said, not sure exactly which one I'm supposed to do. Looking at the picture, they're white. Looking at the book, they're not. So here's what I did. I did all the back stitching. I love the way back stitching just makes clouds and things just pop. So my goal this week is to finish back stitching all down here, get all of that done, and then I can start working my way. I know I keep saying that. I'm going to work my way. My book fell. Sorry. I keep saying I'm going to work my way across, and I never do because there's a lot of back stitching. I don't mind back stitching. It's part of the process. It's no big deal for me, but there it is. Love it. Love it. Still love it. So let me know what you think. Should I do white wispy clouds or gray? I'm not ripping them out. What would you have done? I don't know. I'm not sure. But both charts say gray. So I'm assuming if there had been an error in the magazine chart, they would have changed it. I don't know. But there it is. So happy with it. It's coming out lovely. It's going to take me a while to stitch this. But the 25/7 is really moving it along quickly for me. Okay, the next thing I worked on, I did 105 stitches in God Shed His Grace. This is a stitch along that I'm doing with several ladies. I will link each of their YouTube channels down below. And if you follow the hashtag God's Grace Sundays on Instagram, you can see lots more people doing it. But this is it right here. This is artwork by Abraham Hunter. I am doing a design charted by the Cross Stitch Studio, and it's the crop. Artisy also has charted this, and they do I think a medium and a regular size, but I think the Cross Stitch Studio is the only one that does the crop. So that's what I'm doing. And here it is. If you can tell the difference. Here's my 105 stitches. I'm still plugging along with picking a color and stitching as much as I can and just continuing with that method. It works for me. Yeah, it just works. It works for me. So that's it right there. Still haven't gotten into any other colors, but for the most part, this is mostly greens and grays, a couple of oranges thrown in. So hopefully soon I can move into some different colors. So that's it right there. This is a piece I work on just on Sundays. I missed last Sunday, so this Sunday I just got in the 105 stitches. Okay, so the next thing that I have, and I didn't print it, is the Cross Stitch Studios mystery stitch along. This comes out twice a week, twice a month, twice a week. Oh, I'd never catch up with that. They're on part 6, and somebody named Sarah T has already completed it. And so Betsy, the owner of Cross Stitch Studio, has posted this. This is this lady's work, and this is the mock-up of what it's the top row. So all of the top row has been released, and I am nowhere near it. But I did finish page 1, so that's exciting. So this is what I got done. I got 106 stitches. Y'all see a theme going on there? This is 106 stitches. So I'm just, like I said, for this one, I tend to be working down. There's a lot of the same colors, and so it's easy to just pick a 10 stitch section and just stitch down. That's one thing kind of about the gridding. You just kind of, and using Pattern Keeper, you just kind of follow that along. And that's it right there. I hope to get more. My goal is 100 stitches a day, which doesn't always work, especially this past week. But that's my goal, 100 stitches a day. Hopefully this week will, things are back to normal. They're back to normal until April. But for right now, things are back to normal. So I'm hoping to get all that done. Okay, the last thing that I worked on was Shannon Christine, 12 Days of Christmas. I am working on day 2. And I do believe last week I showed y'all some progress, and I had to rip it all out because I used the wrong color. So here I just started fixing it. I did all the green. I had done them all in a tan color, and it was 3046, not 3346. So I had to rip it all out and start back over. One thing lovely about Pattern Keeper is I could just frog it, and I didn't have to erase or do anything like that. So I'm really loving Pattern Keeper. But there it is. That's what I got done. You know, I'm on day 2. We're in March, or almost done with March. Hopefully I can finish this. I'm going to try to make it a goal to finish this week. If I can give it 30 minutes a day, I can finish this by the end of the week, by next week. Y'all should see a finish, hopefully. So I got no other stitching done. That's it. Nothing else. That is it. That's all I got done. Like I said, we had a pretty busy week. Yeah. If you haven't seen my haul video, I got a new embroidery, a new embroidery machine. I have an old brother. It's a SE, so it's a sewing embroidery machine, and it's like a 325, and I think they're up to like 700 now. So I got me a new embroidery machine. So that came in, so I've been playing with that. That kind of took my mind off of everything going on, and then my daughter-in-law is due in a couple of weeks. So she and I and my son and my daughter are going to spend some time getting this room straightened up before the baby comes, just so that I can have it straightened up before then. I don't think there'll be much help after. So anyway, so that's all I have to do with stitching. I've done nothing else. I felt so, I knew that if I tried to stitch, I wouldn't be able to. I was just so nervous. So I'm kind of segueing into personal stuff if y'all aren't interested. So anyway, I was just so nervous, especially Wednesday and Thursdays. For those of you that might be new and maybe don't know, my husband was nominated. He was pinned for Teacher of the Year for the United Way of Acadiana. Pinned, so there's about 1,000 teachers in the parish that are pinned. And then, and that's public and private schools. And so he is a public school teacher. And so then he was nominated. So he made the top 3 out of high school teachers. And so we had a reception that we had to go to Wednesday night. And then we had the awards ceremony that we had to go to Thursday night. And he won. Yes, he did. I'm going to link the ceremony down below if y'all want to listen to his nomination letter and his speech. So he has won the 2023 United Way of Acadiana High School Teacher of the Year. So I am so thrilled with him. I'm so happy for him. I'm proud of him. He has been teaching for 30 years. 30 years. It'll be 30 years. Yeah, he graduated in 94, so almost 30 years he's been math. 30 years. Yeah. Anyway, 30 years he's been teaching, and you know, he's now on a second generation of teaching. He's teaching some of his former students' kids. So that's really weird, but you know, he has students to this day who see him that he taught, you know, his first, second, third year teaching that are just, you know, you were the best teacher I ever had, that kind of thing. So to be recognized in this way was really, really exciting for him. But it was a formal affair. And so he had to wear a tux, and he looked quite handsome. And luckily for me, I was just the wife attending with him. I told him, I said, he was my arm candy. But I did not dress as formal as the teachers that were nominated, obviously, because they were on stage and whatnot, and, you know, but it was fun. We got dressed up. We went to this event. We are both, which, I mean, him being a teacher is just really weird, but we're both introverts, which is why we get along so well. But, so this kind of thing just drained us emotionally and physically, and just, we were tired. Like Wednesday night, was exhausting. And he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so staying out till 8:30 was just a bit much. But his school honored him on Wednesday. They had a day where they all dressed like him. I think it was Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. They all dressed like, the whole student body, the whole faculty dressed like him. He wears khakis and plaids almost every day. So they all wore khakis and plaids, which was fun. So they honored him. Everybody honored him. And it was such a wonderful experience. So that's my news. That's all my news for my family. I only have a 15-minute video. I feel like I should just keep chit-chatting to make it longer, because I feel like I'm just like, yeah. But I didn't get a lot done. So hopefully I can start stitching today after I prepare for my class tonight. And then, you know, we'll have a better video next week. But I have a question for my viewers, for all of y'all who watch. And I want to start showcasing more of what I sew. And so I know that there are some women who do both hobbies, and some of them, I'm thinking Pumpkin Hollow Quilting, I believe. She has like cross stitch in the beginning and quilting at the end. I know some women have separate videos, like here's my cross stitch, here's my quilting. So let me ask you, would you rather separate videos? I am not opposed to doing separate videos. I have no problem doing separate videos. So let me know if you have a preference. Would you rather them smushed together? It would just make each video a little bit longer. Or would you rather separate? I'm leaning towards separate because, you know, if there are people who don't cross stitch, then they have to fast forward through. You know what I'm saying? If they just want to see the quilting, sewing stuff. So let me know what your opinion is, what you think would be good. I do know that, you know, when I watch a video, I watch it for content. So if it's cross stitch, I watch it. If it's quilting, I watch it. There aren't very many people that I watch that do both. And if they do, it's usually separate. Pumpkin Hollow Quilting, I think, is the only one that I can think of that really puts them together. Shelley will, of Proverbs 31:22. She will put hers kind of together. But she does it blog style. So it's a little different than just, you know, this kind of thing. So let me know what y'all think, what your opinion is. If you have an opinion. If you don't have an opinion, just say I don't have an opinion. It's no big deal. So just let me know. Like I said, I am leaning toward a separate video, and I don't mind doing a separate video. That's no big deal. But let me know your opinion. And, you know, hopefully soon I can start showing y'all some quilting. So that is all I have. If you have any questions about anything I've done, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Like the video, share the video, let people know about the video. I will see you all next week, Lord willing. Bye-bye.